Now, bronies, what are they? Bronies are they're males that like My Little Pony, Friendship's Magic. Now, let me tell you something. There are a lot of people that think they're girly, gay, a lot of different things, but they're not. Some of them might be, but that's just theory. If you think about it, there's also a bit of a similarity between bronies and furries. There are different ways to explain it. For example, I'm a brony. I'm a brony. I know I am. Everyone knows I am. And no one cares. Now, let me tell you why people don't care. It's because I embraced it. I think it's great that some people like furries. I think that it's great some people like ponies. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing that people shouldn't enjoy about themselves. There's nothing that people aren't supposed to like. They can like whatever they want, and that's what I'm here to tell you about. People think that bronies are nothing but, well, trouble, but that could be true to an extent, but also it can also be incorrect in a lot of ways. Um, See, people think that bronies are nothing but girlish, like I said, or gay, or something like that. Now, I'm saying this from experience. I used to not be a brony at all. I used to see those commercials. I used to see those commercials with like Applejack. I used to see Twilight Sparkle. I used to see Rarity. If I used to see a lot of sets, and I used to think, man, I will never watch that. In fact, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys some clips. Well, I'm actually gonna let you hear some clips that were from the commercials, and I will tell you what I thought of that. And for the record, I believe now that there are bronies out there for a good reason. I don't believe that people should criticize others, especially me or any other person that is a brony. I used to criticize people like that, and I used to say I would never watch the TV show, it is stupid. Finally, I went online and I found Friendship's Magic, and I looked at it for the first for the first 10 minutes. My face was like, what the heck is this? And then the second episode, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I might watch this a little bit. I had to know what happened next. So I started watching it, and soon enough, I started watching reactions of it, which I can understand. People think that there are, you know, different kinds of, I don't know. It's just different considering I used to be a person that would criticize bronies over their likes or dislikes. I used to think that bronies were nothing but trouble as well. But I'm here to tell you they're not. Now, some bronies might be demanding, or they might be quiet, hiding in the shadows, a lot of things. But there's one thing they aren't, and that's mean. See, I used to think that My Little Pony was girly. It's mainly meant for girls, yes, but think of how many brony cons and a lot of stuff there was, and still is going on because of the cough. Regarding that, people don't really get outside their house that much. But let me tell you something. Bronies are not what you think they are. They're nice. They're kind. They are friendly and not that social, really. They kind of have a bit more differences than people. Now, different people have different sets of set of minds. Do you know why? Genetics. It's genetics. That's all it is. It's just genetics. Now, bronies have different kind of, you know, similarities with furries. Here's how. Furries are wolves that are Homo sapient. Um, they are 2% human, 98% wolf or dog. Some people think that furries and bronies are the same. Okay, and ponies, or bronies, I would say, are all human, 1% worse. Equestrian animals are different. Considering My Little Pony is a show meant for little girls, I'm surprised of how many people went to BronyCon. In 2004 in 2014, I think the slang was brony, which meant males that watch My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And they've had pony costumes come out for it. People went to FurryCon and a BronyCon dressed as the same thing. They had two different conventions. One was in one room, one was in the other. Had panels for, animes and all that. Anyways, BronyCon was more of a full-on convention rather than something decided by the fandom. But it wasn't as bad as people thought. People used to think that bronies were, like I said twice already, gay. Now, not all of them are. I've seen people that have girlfriends or wives that watch My Little Pony. In fact, there was a guy that I worked with. His name was John. He used to watch My Little Pony with his daughter when he had custody of her, and he knew quite a bit about the show, as I did. I remember one time he asked me, why and how did Twilight become an alicorn? I said because Celestia needed a student. I asked if that was right. He said yes. Me and one of my friends, Matt, from work, he asked me about a video that I'm not going to tell you what the rating of it was, if they used their horns for anything other than magic. I said yes. I've seen quite a few. It was a bonding moment for us, because I told him quite a bit about that one video thing. Anyways, the point is, people know quite a bit about My Little Pony, but don't watch it as much. People have a lower standard than they used to, because if you really think about it, people like Native Americans, depending on the chief or the elder, if one of the men or women are lesbian or gay, depending on the elder or that chief, they will either disown or support that decision. But back to My Little Pony. I watch it. I know quite a bit about it. I know almost everything about it. Considering I watch it a lot, I watch reactions of it. I watch it by myself. I watch animations about it. And even making this right now, making this video right now, I pretty much think that you would know what it's like. Sitting in a chair telling you about it is how I'm expressing everything to you guys. I have a lot of different ways of explaining stuff. Bronies are not all gay. They're not all, people have wives. People have girlfriends. People have fiancés. They're in relationships. They have sisters. They have nieces. They have, they have daughters. I got hooked on it because of a little kid. I have a lot of people tell me I shouldn't be watching it. My dad, my own father, tells me I shouldn't be watching it, but I don't care. I still watch it because why? I like it. Is it wrong for me to like it? No. Is it okay to like it? Yeah. Is it wrong to watch it? No. Is it okay to buy stuff off the internet? Probably. It's the same thing as saying if I told my dad this once. If someone didn't like the Andy Griffith Show, which he likes, what would you say to someone that didn't like it, or say you shouldn't be watching it? And he said, "You do you, and I'll do me." And I said, "So you're saying I shouldn't listen to you when you say I shouldn't be watching My Little Pony?" And he said, "No, that's not what I'm saying." I'm like, "Well, that's how you explained it, so I'm not gonna listen to you when you say that." And I never listened to him because of that. So I made my own decision to watch it, and now I like it. Anyways, guys, that I just wanted to tell you guys what I thought about it, and now I think it's time that I show you. We'll let you listen to the clips. So this one is the most frequent one I've always seen on Cartoon Network. This is actually the cartoon I have always said I will never watch that show every time it came on. So, yeah.
My little pony, hey yo, come on inside and sweet apple Lakers, it's party time. We're here with all of our friends, with Apple Jacks, Sunday Peppers. The new My Little Pony Friendship is Magic collection. You can collect them all. Figures and playsets each sold separately.
Now I'm going to show you the new Pony Life theme song. This is known as G5, by the way.